2025 Concacaf Boys Under 15. A look back at the full-time highlights from the 2-0 victory for the United States over Saudi Arabia to open up their group campaign, their title defense here. They won it back in 2023, taking down Mexico in the final, and they're off to a strong start again in 2025. 12 minutes in, Chiledo with the goal on the assist from Hernandez. Made it 1-0 to the United States. There were plenty of opportunities the other way for Saudi Arabia to equalize, but all went by the wayside. This is one of those good opportunities for Saudi Arabia. Wassad Al-Shamrani open at the back post. Open net, just couldn't get a piece of it. When all was said and done, could have made it 1-1 right there. The other way, the United States also could have made it 2-0 before break. Big save made in the end by Abdullah Almas, denying Vinny Garcia, who we'd hear from a bit later on, but he would, in fact, make it 2-0. Still in this first half, stoppage time now, an opportunity again for Al-Shamrani, and denied. Brilliant save, the only big save that Jason Nemo had to make. He made it. A key moment in the match where it would have otherwise been 1-1. And then to the second half we go. 10 minutes into the second half is where the goal would come for the United States. Turdine here on the free kick, gave it a good go, but could not beat Abdullah Almas. Turdine again, watch this cutback right there, sending his defender flying, and he just pulled it wide of the near post. Should have done better, had everything but the finish involved in that effort, Turdine. Then the goal would come for Vinny Garcia, flag stayed down. He was fouled right there and right there by the keeper, and it didn't matter. He still was able to push it home. Called back for a penalty there, or contact by the keeper. Just a deft little flick on from Garcia, and it counts all the same. 2-0. Here was that first straight red. Dangerous challenge from Ahmed Al-Mazel. Unnecessary. No argument from the player as he went off. He knew it. Just careless and clumsy. It's good to see, though, in the aftermath of that, player who was fouled, Nicolo Vafiares able to walk away and finish the match after such a dangerous challenge. Then here, that kick right there. Initially when they went out of play, that kick with the left boot is what got the send-off. And then a yellow shown to the player of the United States as well. And then that would do it. They would take it 2-0 over Saudi Arabia to begin group play in the 2025 Concacaf Boys Under 15 Championship.
Thanks, relax.
A look back at the full-time highlights from Costa Rica's 1-0 victory over Canada. Opening match of Group B play for these two nations in League A of the 2025 Concacaf Boys Under 15 Championship. In the first half, a lot of opportunities really belonged to Canada. Nothing really clear-cut, no real true danger. Header forced the goalkeeper, Nicolas Poveda, into a terrific save. This was their real closest moment on the chip after Poveda came off his line. It just bounced wide in the end. And Poveda would just clean things up in front of his goal on the service. That would bring us to the end of the first half. Wondering what the deciding factor might be between these two sides. Very tight in the first 35 minutes. Very physical play, fighting for every loose ball. The crowd was into it for the hosts, Costa Rica here. Just wondered what the separator might be in the second half. Once we got there, I never really saw a lot of open, fluid play. In that second half, we had an injury that yielded a very lengthy stoppage midway through the half, and then a second injury that yielded another long stoppage. All in all, we needed 8 minutes of stoppage time at the end of it because of it. You wondered if it would be a moment of brilliance or a mistake that would change things in this one. That mistake came early in the second half, playing out of the back by Costa Rica, but the big save made by Poveda to keep it 0-0 at that point. From that juncture forward, not a lot really happened until the time would come for Costa Rica to go ahead and find the winner. This was the most dangerous chance. The save from Poveda, then saved off the line on the ricochet. And ultimately the goal would come for Brian Alvarado of Costa Rica. Slipped through, made the save on this one. the goalkeeper, Chanel, who would have to leave then because of an injury that came right here in the collision with the striker, Jeffrey Urbina. After Chanel subbed off, Jolan Fowry came on. Costa Rica able to find Alvarado, bounces through, and he finds his moment. Just sticking with it off of the bounce, slotting it home in the 69th minute of 70. There were 8 minutes of stoppage time tacked on. It was last chance for Canada, and they never really got a good look out of it. Here in Group B, with the way things set up, a massive 3 points for Costa Rica to begin their U-15 Boys Championship campaign.